Merging traditional craftsmanship with forward-thinking elegance, I have with me the beacon of ethical fashion, Afsana Ferdousi, who is one of the international designers at the Colombo Fashion Week for the 21st edition. Hi Afsana, how are you feeling?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Afsana, speaking a little bit about your journey, because I know we spoke about this and about how it's been close to 14 years in the fashion industry. Could you tell us a little bit about your journey as a fashion designer and how it's been coming all the way from Bangladesh? How has it been?
Well, as a designer, if you ask anyone that when you feel like that you wanted to be designer, everyone will say that from my childhood. But for me, actually, it's totally different. I never wanted to be a fashion designer. I never knew about this industry. So I always wanted to be something else. But destiny brought me here. In Bangladesh, people call me accidental fashion designers because I wanted to be a homemaker, honestly speaking, when I was in my college. And then my destiny brought me in a university which is called BGM University of Fashion and Technology. And the thing is that I love to read books. So when I was in my university, I tried to read the beautiful books in the library. And if you ask me who inspired me first that I wanted to be a fashion designer, my books actually inspires me that there is a beautiful industry and maybe there is an opportunity for me. So that's how it started from my university. And then my first show was in 2010 in my university life, and there was a fashion competition actually. So I was the youngest one, but I was the winner in that competitions. And then later that I attended another competition. It's called SDC International Student Design Competition. Even Sri Lanka, every year Sri Lanka also participated in these competitions. So there are 16 countries participate, and that time actually I was a Bangladesh winner, and the regionally, like the globally I was the first runner up. So that time I realized that I think this is my place and I have some responsibility towards my society, towards my country. And yeah, homemaker is a really beautiful things, but maybe destiny actually has written something for me, and that's how actually in 2011 finally it started that okay, I want to be a fashion designer. And then my journey, I did so many fashion shows. It's like above 30 plus in Bangladesh and the global. And being here in Colombo Fashion Week, it's a really amazing experience for me. I didn't expect that much of audience and that much of the people, the fashionista. It's really beautiful. I heard about it, but finally I saw that yeah, it's a big one.
We're so glad that you did get to see it as well, and we're so lucky to have you here. And Afsana, speaking about the Colombo Fashion Week, what was your collection about and what was the focus for the collection? Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, my collection theme was textile waves in Khadi textile. Khadi is a very precious fabric in Bangladesh. It's a hand woven and hand spun fabric, and this is our heritage. And the feel of the fabric is really beautiful. Like yesterday, many people, I wear a sari and people were like touching it and they're saying, oh my god, it's really soft, it's so beautiful. So the thing is that we are trying to represent our textile towards the world, and I feel like that Colombo Fashion Week is one of the big platforms where we can showcase our heritage, and we use our hand embroidery through 3D fabric manipulation. If you see the dresses, you'll see that there are so many 3D things going actually. And another thing is there actually, I try to portray the human emotions through the khadi fabric, because I feel like that the happiness, the sadness, anger, everyone has some kinds of feelings. Like when I feel sad, I feel inside there is kind of bubble is going into inside in me. So I try to portray those things through my collection. And there's one thing that we used mask.
Yes.
Yeah, this is totally different because I believe that no one have seen this kind of mask in a fashion show. So in our country we have a clay doll. It's called Tepa Putul. So I really love this clay doll. So we try to portray our heritage through mask. as well, but this mask also made out of recycled newspapers.
Okay.
And there is a one message actually. We believe that we came from the same place and we'll go to the same place. In between, we are all same. So there shouldn't be any difference between us by race, by color, or any kind of things. So when yesterday my model were working, they were actually the same. So there people can't say that this girl is beautiful or this boy is beautiful. We are all beautiful in our own way. So that's one of the message with that mask.
We love it, absolutely. That is so lovely. And also speaking a bit about the collection, and because you mentioned how everything was the same, you also went with a neutral color. It was the same color as well.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Is it, were you aiming to go sustainable? Could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, of course. Khadi itself, it's beautiful with that color. This is the Khadi's original color. We call in Bangla it's Kora color, but it's off-white in English. So it itself a beautiful. I wanted to show people that by this color that you can feel the peace.
Okay.
You can feel, you don't need to add any color to look beautiful. Sometimes the originality is more powerful than adding some other ingredients. And of course the sustainability is one of the part of these collections, because we feel like that no matter how using color, especially the chemical color, it's not good. And using natural dye, it's really beautiful. This is one of part of my brand. We always do the natural dye, but for this collection we feel like that no, we'll go with one color. We'll tell people that see, the color itself is beautiful. And when you sometimes I feel like that what you wear, it actually gives to others the vibes that they can feel the peace.
Okay.
So I believe whenever people see my collection, they feel the peace inside. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to use only one color with this collection.
Beautiful, lovely. And okay, Afsana, also I have to ask you this, because you mentioned how there was a lot of handmade material, textiles, everything was handmade.
Yeah.
How did that process work? And was there a lot of community or like other women that were included into this creations? Could you tell us a little bit about that process?
Yeah,
as well?
women are one of the most significant part of our collections. All the hand embroidery actually done by women in our country.
Okay.
They live in the villages, and we have interns. They are also women. But yeah, for weaving there was a man. But I must say that the 65% works done by women, and we feel like that empowering women is our responsibility, and our women are really like the women who lives in village. They are really creative, and we always showcase those people who are living in urban area. But these girls are really talented, so we always try to represent them through their works, and we would love to talk about them as well.
We love it. Afsana, thank you so much for speaking to us, for inspiring us, and for giving us amazing collections in Sri Lanka. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here in Sri Lanka for the Fashion Week as well as the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for the interview, and thanks for the Colombo Fashion Week for inviting me here and give me and it's an opportunity for me actually for showcasing my country here. Thank you.
Thank you.